Hello and welcome to my channel. I've got a quick video here that we will be doing on Vladimir Putin and the fact that he started a war with Ukraine. I'm just going to be talking about Putin, not Ukraine at this time, but there are a lot of really interesting things going on here. Uh, for those who understand astrology, this will make perfect sense, and for those who don't, I'm going to hopefully get across the points here. So the inside chart is the natal chart of Putin, and the outside chart is the transit chart, or where the planets are right now in the sky, as opposed to where they were when he was born. So there are just a tremendous pile of things, but it's sort of like he lost his mind. He seems like a very smart guy, but this looks way out of whack. So some of the things we have here, when you look at his natal chart, you can see he has a lot of planets uh, with a stellium connected right here in Libra, and we're going to be talking about that. And his sun is in Libra, and it's in detriment there. So sometimes he has inner conflicts with himself, trying to relate to other people. And when you look at the planets where they are in this chart, you'll notice that most of them are on this half, which is to do with the person themselves, and most of them are uh, in this quadrant right here, which has to do with other people. And he has a lot of them in the 12th house of hidden secret things and self-undoing. Now, I'm going to try to keep this short here, but what's going on here to start with is he has some things going on that have excited him and caused him to possibly make some very bad choices. Venus is in Scorpio, and Venus is one's desires, and it is in detriment in Scorpio, so he doesn't do very well obtaining his desires. That being said, transiting Uranus, sudden unexpected changes, is opposing that. So that would stimulate a person possibly to do unexpected things to get what they want. Now, there's also a pattern here called a yod. And a yod has its focus at the pinnacle right here. And it has to get these other planets here to be able to function to help obtain the outcome that a person is looking for. Now, this is a pretty stressful aspect. Okay, now what a person needs to see here is that these are personal, fast-moving planets, and so they make one leg up. Neptune is quite slow, and Pluto is a natal planet, so it doesn't go anywhere. But what's been happening here is Venus has been retrograde, making the Venus star point, and so it has actually passed Pluto twice already, and it has turned direct and heading back toward Pluto again. Okay, so there's a lot been going on between what he wants, and Pluto is power and control. So we have power and control at the apex here, and that is in his 10th house, which is the way the world sees him. And so basically, Pluto is really still connected to Venus. And as you can see, Mars has caught up to Venus, and it's just past Venus. And they're doing a dance, and they are moving along in unison till they're going to hit Pluto. So this is causing him major pressure at this point in time, and Uranus is resulting in him making sudden moves that he hadn't planned on. And also, when you look at what's formed here, is this is a T-cross, and it includes natal planets and it includes transiting planets. It's just that these are fairly quick moving planets, but all of this together has put tremendous stress on him to make decisions which really are not in his best interests. So that's why I've put down here Putin temporary insanity. Now, how this is going to work out depends on these are moving pretty fast, and they do have an orb of influence, and it's going to be really, really close to see if they can get out of the way here. Now, where the Mars and Venus are moving to is Mars is moving to a conjunction with Pluto. And what we have here is we have a quincunx aspect. And a quincunx aspect is what we've got here is Pluto in both cases. So you have extreme power and control issues here, and Mars, which rules the military. And really, this could turn into a nuclear war if these orbs are still in action. Like, we're talking, within 1 degree here, 1 degree or 2 degrees, whether that's still enough action to cause this to trigger. So very, very deadly situation around March 2nd. It's a matter of when Venus and Mars move on, they start to clear from the yod, and they start to clear from the T-cross, and then they move towards just the conjunction of Mars to Pluto, which is actually pretty severe, but it actually has to make an aspect in your natal chart. Now, it is squaring here as well, so this is very, very, very dicey, and so we're going to have to see how this works out. So I just wanted to get out here and just put out some basic information about Putin and probably why he made these decisions. Really, it doesn't look like they were a very good idea. And so if he can get past this point where Mars conjuncts Pluto and affects this group and his natal Pluto, then this might start to take a little steam out of the intensity of what's going on. But if you remember, just recently, for instance, to show you how this works, Mercury transited over Pluto. Mercury just has to do with communication. And there was unbelievably challenging and restrictive communication by different world leaders when that aspect came into being. And so this is just Neptune, which is talk, but Mars is definitely action. So I just wanted to update everyone so they could be watching and have some kind of reference to put all of this in. So thank you for coming to my channel.